What's up everyone, we're going to be going to the best NBA player props on Prizepicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 15 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 15 picks right like me, win more bets or see the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $533 just yesterday. Another member who won $375 for the 6th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description. So go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're going to talk about is Kristaps Porzingis for 24.5 points, rebs, and assists, and this one is for more. Now look at Kristaps Porzingis. We've actually seen him going the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against none other than Oklahoma City Thunder. Now OKC do rank first in points allowed, third in assists allowed, and when it comes to rebounds allowed, they do actually rank 29th. So a little bit of an interesting one there. But the reason why we do very much like the over for this situation here is that when it comes to Oklahoma City Thunder, they actually do a very poor job at restricting points, rebs, and assists to the big man position. Whether that's forward or center, we definitely see someone like, Kristaps being able to take advantage of this. We have seen his usage rate slip just a little bit, but he's had some cold shooting nights, and we think in this next one, we should see him being able to go on the over, no doubt about it. Now, his average over the last 5 is 22.4, so slightly, close to this line, which is what we like to see. And although he has had some cold games in the past or over the last 3 games, we definitely see him being able to bounce back, especially against an easier matchup like Oklahoma City Thunder. Now OKC are also a pretty fast-paced team, and because of that, we definitely see, when it comes to Boston, although they are slower pace, we tend to see, OKC really speed up slower paced teams. So we definitely see that happening in this situation here. So we could see Kristaps get a lot more volume than he usually does see, and for that reason, we are sticking to the over just off sheer volume alone. So Kristaps Porzingis, 24.5 points, rebs, and assists for more, I think is a great pick. Now getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about Rui Hachimura. So Rui Hachimura, another fantastic player, and this one is none other than points and rebs combined for 13.5, and this one actually is for more. Now we look at Rui Hachimura. We've actually seen him going the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against none other than the Houston Rockets. Now Houston Rockets do rank 3rd in points allowed, and when we look at rebounds allowed, they actually rank 11th, so a little bit mid-tier in that category. However, the reason why we do like the over for this situation here is that when it comes to Houston, they actually do a very poor job at restricting points and rebs to the forward position. So we definitely see someone like Rui being able to take advantage of this coming into this game. Even the times that he has missed this line, he's gotten very close, which is what we like to see. And because of that, the times that he has gone on the over, he's gone significantly over, which is why his average over the last 5 is also 18. So significantly above his line. And that's a big reason why we do very much like the over in this situation here. We think with this matchup, Rui will be able to take advantage of it. Yes, he may not have the highest usage rate in this LA Lakers team, but he definitely has enough to still being able to go on the over, and 13.5 as his line isn't really that high. So we definitely see someone like Rui being able to go on the over, no doubt about it. So for that reason, Rui Hachimura, 13.5 points and rebs for more, I think is an absolute steal. Again, to the next one, we're going to be talking about Jordan Poole. So Jordan Poole, another great player, and this one is a fantastic one for points, rebs, and assists for 31.5, and this one is for more. Now we look at Jordan Poole. We've actually seen him going the over in 5 out of the last 5 games, which is great to see, and they do face off against none other than the New Orleans Pelicans. Now Pelicans do rank 25th in points allowed. On top of that, moving on into assists allowed, we do see that they rank 25th, and then rebounds allowed, we also do see Pelicans rank 26th. So very low in all 3 categories, or in that lower tier, and for that reason, we do very much like the over for this situation here. We definitely see someone like Jordan Poole going on the over just because, New Orleans Pelicans do a really poor job on defense. We actually have seen in the most recent game, it was against Pelicans, and Poole was able to get 37. So we definitely see that being the case again coming into this next one. We are also expecting a pretty fast-paced game from both of these teams, so definitely, that is something to keep an eye out for. And his average over the last 5 is 36.2, so significantly above this line. So this one's kind of a no-brainer to us, with the fact that Pelicans do a really poor job at restricting points, rebounds, and assists. But on top of that, with Poole having such a high usage rate in all 3 departments, we definitely see him not struggling to go on the over in this situation here. So for that reason, I definitely would keep an eye out for the over for this situation. So Jordan Poole, 31.5 for points, rebs, and assists for more, I think is a great pick. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about Jrue Holiday. So Jrue Holiday, this one is points, rebs, and assists, and this one actually is for less. Now, when we look at Oklahoma City Thunder, like we mentioned before, OKC do rank first in points allowed, like we mentioned, third in assists allowed, and also lower in rebounds allowed, as they do rank 29th. But when it comes to OKC, they do a very good job at restricting points, rebs, and assists to the guard position. And for that reason, we definitely see someone like Jrue Holiday going on the under in this situation here. Now, his average over the last 5 is 20, so it is slightly above this line, but you also do have to remember, like we always mention, matchups. That's what's most important. With a matchup against OKC, who do a really good job against guards, we definitely see Jrue Holiday struggling. Now, Jrue Holiday doesn't have the highest usage rate as well for this team, so we definitely see Jrue Holiday maybe struggling to get some stats on the board. And when we also look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies also have him favored for the under as well, which works out in our favor.